Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great weekend, safe weekend. Let's make it a great week, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Surrender and let go of the past. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully in the moment. Letting go of the past means that you can enjoy the dream that is happening right here, right now. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 71, NASDAQ down 22, S&Ps were down 1, gold contract down $7, trading at $1,653 an ounce. Silver up 9 cents at $31.48 an ounce. Platinum down $8 at $1,575 an ounce. Copper flat at $3.62 a pound. Light sweet crude flat at $103.08. Bonds up 6 ticks, trading out at $141.20. King dollar down 33 ticks at 79.72. The euro is up 30 at 131, and the yen is down 45, trading out at 80.44. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You're at 1369. You got to a price point today, spread-wise, we went to 1379. Bottom line, had 733 million shares traded. You're building cause here, folks, to go after the B point of an ABC structure on the way down, which is the 1357.38. We go over to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow. What Dow turns around, gets up to a price point today of 12,986. Pulls back, somewhat. Pulls back, I guess it pulls back 60 points. Dow's doing the same thing. We did 733 million. That's going into the downdraft. Your C point on this is the 12,986. Now it's pretty amazing. Okay, we hit the 12,986.77 today on. Let's see. On Thursday, that was the high. On Thursday, 0.96, 21 hundredths over today. Bottom line, that also is doing. Building cause to get into the 12,710 area. Now, NASDAQ Composite. What do we have with the Composite? Composite breaks the B point. That B point being 2987. We closed at 2988. And let's see what we got. We got 1.6 billion, and we're dealing with the 10th. So let's see how this shakes out right now. So you got 1.5 versus 1.9. Okay, so what you have here is this. The Composite broke a B point, didn't have the volume. Now, the way that sets up is that right now the Composite is right at the swing, meaning we're flat out right at it. So we'll see if she has enough push tomorrow to get back. Well, that's actually already inside that. So the Composite wants to go to 2,900. That's the bottom line. The NDX 100, what we have with the NDX 100, now this was the strongest indice on the way up. Bottom line, this is basically getting taken apart on the way down. We are at 2670 right now. That broke the 2688, and we'll see whether we got the volume on that. We certainly had the volume at the beginning of the day. And what we did here is that we did, well, it's actually shot. It's shot by 10 million. So the B point on this was 65.92. This is the 3 Qs. We're below it. We did 57 million versus 69. You're still below it. And the way it works, folks, is this. When you get the volume at the B point, your probability goes up that you get the full 100%. A to B equals C to D. In this case, you're still underneath it. This is still saying that, you know what, bottom line wants to run down to a 62 area. Now, inside the NDX 100, we know what it's all about. And Apple, folks, bottom line, accelerated down 25 bucks, did 37 million shares. You're at 580 right now. Apple has some problems. Now, Apple also, this is the first time that it broke a swing point since its charge forward since November 25th. And November 25th, folks, it was trading at 363. So that went nonstop. Just so you can watch how this went. That went nonstop from 363 all the way up to 644. Without ever breaking a swing point in the way down. Now, when you break a swing point in the way down, the next counter trend bounce would be a short position. That's how that lines up. So we'll see if there's any bounce at all coming here. It doesn't look to me like there's going to be a bounce tomorrow morning. The way it's set up right now, it looks like it wants to jump the creek at 575. We go up and we take a look at Google. What we had with Google is this. Google is getting sliced and diced also. That was down $18 today. In the last 3 days, it's gone down $50, $45. 653. Monster volume, by the way. Monster volume again today. 5 million today. Google's making its way back to this 581 area. Priceline, PCLN. We take a look at Priceline. What you have with Priceline out here? She's also getting toasted, roasted, broken. She's broke swing points with volume. She was down $33 today. She's at 702. She's making her way down to this 637 area. A lot of these let's go take a look at Chipotle. Wasn't that bad, only down $8. Bottom line, though, some major destruction inside the NASDAQ. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at some of the high volume stocks that we had out here. There she is. Okay, so we had Cisco down 12 cents. We had Chesapeake Energy off 76. Seagate Technologies was up by $1.13. We had Micron Tech up 15 cents. Citigroup was up 59. YPF. Okay, so let's go take a look at this. This is a okay, so YPF, folks, is a let's see, an oil company, and I'm trying to figure out. I know they're okay. This is Argentina, and this is the ADR for it. And Argentina is having a big battle taking over oil companies. So this little baby here has gone from, oh man, look at this. This is pretty sick. Okay, so when we take a look at this, right now, do it on a maximum. Okay, the lows of 2000, well, this is pretty intense. The lows of 2009 were $15.86. Did bounce all the way up to $55. Now, bottom line, it's all the way back there, and it's going to, looks to me like you'd be back there with volume. It's going to basically break down. And we get a couple tigers. They want to find out who the biggest owners are of them because of the fact that you might be able to kind of understand what's going on. So, let's see. There's no real huge owners. Wellington Management, but that's just a mutual fund. That's a big owner. They own 4.9 million shares. Highfield Capital owns 3.9. Vanguard. Most of the funds in here, folks, are just mutual funds that own them. Peterson, let's see who's the biggest owner. I believe is going to be 13F reported holdings. Yeah, the biggest owner, that's what I thought. The biggest owner is in Spain. That's 25% of that holding. You know, so bottom line is that what tends to happen, folks, is at these large caps, they're in your mutual funds. That's where they are. That's who owns them. You know, that's what it comes down to. Let's go over to that gold market and take a look at gold out here. So what we have with gold is this. She's trading at 1652. Volume was light today on the pullback too, folks, okay? So it's going to get interesting. You know, she couldn't make it up there last week. The supply line is pretty intense at 1680. On the way down, it's going to get interesting here. I mean, because this with 1652, that's 1630 seems to be holding pretty good. We're going to be right back, folks.